Hello, I'm Daniel, and welcome to the Emunah Project. We here at the Emunah Project are continuing in our series of videos with respect to information, education, inspiration, guidance, and advice. And I am particularly moved by a verse in Isaiah, chapter 63, verse 9. It is a very poignant verse, which says, "In all their afflictions, he is afflicted." The prophet Isaiah is saying, in all the afflictions and all the pains and suffering of the Jewish people, God himself is also afflicted. He feels our pain. He shares our suffering. And the verse goes on about God's pity and how he saves us and rescues us and sends an angel forward. To save us. And every once in a while, the Creator has to discipline us, sends us a punishment, for lack of a better word. But the Creator takes no delight in this. As a matter of fact, it hurts him. The old expression, "This hurts me as much as it hurts you." This is what Isaiah is saying here. When you're tempted to say, God hates me, God is making me suffer for no reason, why is he doing this? God isn't pleased at having to do this any more than a parent is pleased at disciplining a child. They do it for the child's own good. God issues us punishments and troubles and all sorts of tsuras, not because it's entertaining, because it's for our own good. And when the Creator sees us suffer, sees us going through these afflictions, it, for lack of a better word, it hurts. This should give us some consolation in that when we do go through these times of suffering, when we do go through these times of pain and distress, it is comforting to know that God isn't up there having a good time. He feels our pain. He empathizes with our suffering. And he's doing it for a good reason. He's doing it for a good cause, for our own betterment. So we will be worthy of an everlasting reward. So when hard times come your way, when something happens that shakes you up and that causes you to feel that God has turned his face away from you, nothing could be further from the truth. God is sending you a message, perhaps, that will ultimately improve your character, your skill, your outlook, your characteristics. It's for a good reason. Remember, all things come from God. All things are for a reason. And all things are ultimately for the good, for the ultimate long-term good. In the short term, it may be awful, but ultimately, in the long term, it's for the good. We're going to be doing more videos along these lines. Please come back, please watch, please learn. And until next time, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel, and thank you too much.